For the fifth discipline, archetypes, we selected these two, the fixes that fail and the balancing with the delay. Okay. For the first one, fixes the delay, what we have observed during the case was that the changes in the organization structure do not have an anthropological errors. We think that the problem can be solved by means of the correction, such as changing the structure of the company to the employees can see themselves with the same objects, and also creating a work environment where there are in a common culture in which the employees can work as one team. We think that this will give a positive result in both short-term and long-term. Then the balancing with the delay. Since the archetype explains the system in which it responds to the action of the delay, we think that it can delay too because the changes are made in the organization structure by not being given sufficient opportunity and could be avoided by being patient to the system reactions to the measure taken. For the solution, according with the 4-cup model, first sense, Ramiro Tangen always knew that the company could be very efficient to be accepted as a challenge. But in the recent years, the marketing and the finance department have developed a bad relationship. It was not a proactive relationship where they can help each other to get the best results. They only talk to each other when they were in a problem to solve. For the relationship they had, Ramiro Taño, as a leader of the company, aimed to cultivate a healthy relationship based in mutual respect for the workers. He had a mission to connect these two departments. To the vision, Ramiro has to look to the future. To maintain the company's profits, the company has to work as a team with the same purpose or objects in the same cultural sense, with an cyclical vision to share the common purpose. And then they invent to do the service and that show behaviors among the workers in different departments. Ramiro had information explaining the interpersonal relationship in this way. Ramiro saw the level of the interaction between the departments, and the solution showed that the employees had the strongest relationship with their departments. They had a very low level of relationship between the people in other departments, and he invented a way to understand employee behavior. Since we are talking about the anthropological model of Pérez Lopez, we think that in the actuality or in the case, we see that they are working like in a mechanically type of structure where all the employees see each other like different persons, or don't seems like they know that they are in the same boat or in the same company, like they only help each other when they need, but they don't seem like work as one team. So we want they to work as an anthropological model where all the employees can talk each other, the communication needs to be developed, and maybe we have to work the transcendental motives behind the employees. We offer a solution where Moet Genesis España is grabbed by 5 departments. Since each has their own individual work, we believe that a good company has very many departments that must work together, helping complementing each other and reach the final goals the company, of course. And although the company has good financial results, but it's necessary to improve the relationship between the workers, between this way to can not only reduce the level of a turnover of the employees. They can adapt this, and it's possible to improve our financial position and our image as a company. That's why our solution is based on improving this relationship with the staff. Like, the workers should recognize the situation that makes the effort to understand the needs of the other departments. This is like an action that involves all the members of the company, from the workers considered the most essential of the company to the CFO and the managers. The company values have to be implemented in this activity, where everyone must to keep use that as a long-term the part of the company. And we will apply the anthropological model of Perez-Lopez. So now we have the action plan. The first thing we propose is to change the motivational structure of the team. To do this, we have studied the anthropological model of the leadership of Perez-Lopez. Structure and the anthropological model, who distinguishes the uncertain dimensions from the management work on the basis motivational functions. First, the work of the managerial leadership recognition should be improved in the certain to get the employees a transcendental motives in order to increase the organization unity. The second thing is that they have the manager has to improve the executive talent, manifesting the ability to discover subordinates' talents and skills, to understand their weaknesses and communicate the objectives, and design the tasks that stimulates the energy flowing from these workers to the internal motivations. And the third thing is the strategic talent of the manager, because the opportunities they have to work to enable the organization. The next thing that we propose to the action plan is to change the structure of the organigram into a matrixal one, where to incorporate we can incorporate a human resources department who will oversee the impose of an employee code conduct. This conduct will be oversee or uncompleted and will have rules of behaving. Why do we think that the matrix organization chart will help in this case? Well, that is because these organization charts are executives according in a function of a project, and if the employees are brought together, we can involve them so they can see that they have a common objectives and concurrently see each other as a colleagues or like one team. The last thing we recommend is that we can focus and develop the informal relationships inside the company, to make some monthly activities for the employees. For example, a weekend in the mountain camp trip, where all the camp employees can be mixed with each other and have some fun. Thank you very much.